First pose we're gonna do is our tree pose. So I'm gonna have you stand 80-20. We're gonna start with our left foot, finding our balance on our left foot here. Taking your right leg, I want you to bring it up so it's bent and resting on your left leg. From here, I'm gonna have you put your hands together in prayer pose, and then we're gonna push our hands up overhead. To make it more difficult, I want you to close your eyes. We're gonna hang out for about 30 seconds. If you fall out of it, come right back. And come on out. We're gonna do the same thing on our right leg. So finding our balance on that right leg, bringing our left knee up, hands coming into prayer pose. From here, we're gonna press it up again, about another 30 seconds. If you wanna challenge yourself, close your eyes. If you fall out, come right back in. That ankle should be rocking back and forth. That means it's working. You got it. Come on out of it. All right, next one is going to be our Lord of the Dance pose. So, starting with our left leg first, I'm going to have you find your weight onto your left leg. I'm going to have you grab your right foot, but you're going to grab the top of your foot. So I'm reaching from the inside, grabbing the top of my foot here. I'm going to bend forward. I'm going to push into my hand with that foot. So I'm actually pushing away from myself with that leg, pushing into that hand. As I come forward, my left arm is just going to be out in front of me to help balance me, stabilize me. Find a spot on the wall, something in front of you, something stationary, something you can focus on. You're going to wobble, you're going to balance. If you need to, stay right here. If you want to go all the way into it, reach forward, find that balance. We're going to come in and do the same thing on the other side. Right foot down, 80-20, finding that balance. Reaching through the inside of that foot, grabbing to the top of your foot. Coming forward, pressing away from me into my hand, reaching forward. And come on out. All right, next one's gonna be very advanced. We are gonna do our crow pose. So we're gonna balance on our hands. For this one, grab a pillow, put it in front of you in case we tumble. If you're doing this on carpeting, that's even better. What we're gonna do is you're gonna put your hands in front, about shoulder width apart. You're gonna come and rest your knees on your elbows, on your arms here. We're gonna come and find that balance. I like to come on into my hands, find that balance with one toe down, and slowly work my way so I can take that toe off the ground. We're gonna hang out here. This one's very tricky, so I want you to play around with it. If you want to pause the video, mess around with it for a little bit, come again, you can do that as well. Start by finding that good grip in the hands, that positioning where your knees feel okay, they feel sturdy. Coming on into that balance here with one foot down, And just slowly work on picking that one toe off the ground. And come on out. All right, our next pose, our last balance pose is gonna be our wheel pose. So for this one, I'm gonna have you sit on your mat. We're gonna come on into our glute bridge position. So laying on down, I'm gonna have you take your hands, put the palms down on either side of your ears. Feet are flat. When you're ready, I want you to drive through your hands, drive through your feet, so you're bringing your chest up towards the ceiling. I want you to try and straighten your knees so we're not sitting here. Straighten your arms, straighten your knees like you're pressing your belly button towards the sky. If this one is too difficult, I want you to stay down here in your glute bridge. I want you to roll up on your elbows, bringing your hips towards the sky, clasping your hands underneath, and pressing through right here. Coming on down.